Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Ezekiel, aka Zeke the Barber, back with another video, some more barbering content for you guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If it's your first time, welcome to my channel. If not, welcome back. This is where I like to kind of talk about barbering tools, just barbering education, my barbering experience. So this is just my channel. I have a lot of information. I've been messing with clippers ever since the age of around 9 or 10. So now I'm kind of up there, but definitely want to give some good information about barbering, tools, etc., techniques, that sort of thing. So for today, in my last video, I talked about getting your clipper sharpened, talked about going to Daryl's, my man Daryl. And one thing about Daryl is, this is his Instagram. One of the things that I do appreciate about Daryl's is the fact that he'll get your clippers nice and clean, free of any hairs. I mean, sometimes your clippers can get really bad. I mean, there's a lot of things that can kind of go wrong. If you see here, you know, hair can get caught all up in there. You see my man Daryl's Instagram there. So, you know, there's a lot of hair that can kind of get caught in these clippers and kind of in there, and you want to make sure that all that is out of there, because that could be a really huge hazard to your clippers, to your clients, and you know, that's something that if you could prevent it, why not do that? So taking my clippers to Daryl, you know, aside from sharpening my clippers, he'll also get all of the hair that has built up in that clipper for however long you know, that clipper has been going without being cleaned out. So that's one of the things that I appreciate, is because your clippers are going to be basically running back like brand new when they leave Daryl's hands. So as long as everything's you know, lubricated and good to go, you're pretty much ready to go cut. So if you're new to the game, before you start, you know, going to work and all of that, you want to make sure that your clippers are oiled, free of any metals or debris, and then also that your clippers are cutting the way that you expect them to cut. Other than that, you're good to go, ready to do some work. So I'll kind of go over a kind of few techniques and things that I like to do with you guys in this next segment. Let's check it out. So these are the clippers that I basically got done. 2 cordless Andis trimmers, the cordless Andis Masters, the Andis Slimline Pro, the original. I also have the Fabulous, the Silver and Black Edition, my go-to clippers, the only corded clippers that I have, which is the Wall Senior. Right, so that's that Wall Senior clipper. And then I also got this blade done, which is my outliner blade, which is a 6-0. So, you know, those are some really tight, as you can see, those are really tight teeth there. So it gets that super bald cut. That's what I also got sharpened. And then this is the braided hair that I'll be using. So I kind of got that from a beauty supply store, right? And then what I already did was just grab like a rubber band, and then I've already been cutting off some of this hair. So this is kind of what's left. I'll just take portions of this hair, as you can see here. Just take little portions, and then we'll use that to actually do the cutting. So the demonstration. So let's go ahead and get into that. So once again, we have some easy braid hair, right? Now, before I do any cutting, what I like to do is use like some blade wash. So this is like also a cleaning solution. So the blade wash is basically clear cleaning solution. I'll pour a little bit in right now and kind of demonstrate how I like to use it. See if I can get a little closer with the camera. Cool, so here's the blade wash. As you can see, it's also a cleaning solution. Alright. Really good product. So I like to, this blade wash actually kind of helps in getting any metals or debris that may have gotten in the clippers or still be on the clippers after it's been sharpened. So it's very important that you don't want to cut your clients or have any debris or metals, definitely cutting them or anything like that. So you always want to play it safe and lubricate and use some type of blade wash. Now I use the Oster blade wash. There's all type of blade washes out there, but this is the one that I use. All right, so let's go ahead and demonstrate how I use this. All right, so here it is here. Just basically like to pour a little bit in there. As you can see, it's just basically clear solution. Now, you don't have to put a whole lot in there. I just want enough to basically, where basically my clippers are able to kind of get just the tips in there. Now, I'm not looking to basically immerse the whole clipper in there, just literally the tips. Okay, and I'll run it through here. Now, I've already done this. I'm just kind of doing this for the sake of the video. As you can see, some of the stuff that's falling out of there, some of the hair. So it's very important to kind of keep your clippers clean. This is a good way to kind of get all that hair and goop out of there. Now, some people do this. Some people use the air dryer. I like the air dryer because I have blown out a few motors. That's why I don't really immerse the whole front of the clipper in there. I just literally get the cutting blade and a little lower than that. So I would say on this clipper, I probably go about here. So kind of here and there. And so I'll also get a brush and kind of knock the old hair off. We have a few more clippers. We'll just go ahead and start with this clipper, the Babulous. So this is the silver and black edition. Once again, I like to use the one with the graphite blade. All right, cordless clipper. Immerse that in the blade wash. I'm not getting too deep. This really helps get that hair out of there. Alright. You can probably see some of the hair particles that have already left the clippers. And now these things are running really good, really strong. So we'll basically do that through all of the clippers, and then we'll put the clippers through basically a cutting test and kind of see how they cut. And this thing's cutting like butter. One thing I definitely like about Daryl, man, is to get your clippers right. You can get in there and do your cutting. Let's try some of the other clippers. One of my cordless Andys. Oh man, this thing's really cutting smooth. Yeah, this thing cuts smooth. Look at that. So that's one of my Andys cordless trimmers. Let's try the other one. Alright, so this is the other one. Let's see how this one's cutting. Now this is the one with the replacement motor, even though it's not as strong. He still did his thing on this one. And it's cutting very smooth, as you see. No problem. No problem there. So this is a replacement motor. I actually got this clipper from a barber that I used to work with. For whatever reason, I guess, I think he got a lot of water in his clipper, so it kind of soaked out and burnt out the motor. So I found a place online. I initially found a place in San Diego. They sent me out a motor, but it didn't have any insides in it. So literally it was a skeleton. So I was really mad about that. I tried to look for another place. I found a guy in Kansas, and that was the fix, and I really appreciate him. I'm gonna definitely have to find his information because I really appreciate it. This clipper is actually a good clipper. Not as strong as the other one, the motor, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to cut smooth and what have you. So I basically put the motor in this clipper. It was pretty easy to do. I may have to do a video if I have any more issues with these clippers or what have you, but it was a pretty easy installment. So these are both of the clippers. This is the one with the original Andis motor. Pretty loud, powerful, you can hear that. And then this is the other one with the replacement. A lot quieter, but it still cuts well. So, I guess it's a preference thing, but both great clippers to me, so that's why they are still in my arsenal, even though they're the same clipper. All right, so let's see, what's next up? Next up is the Andis Masters. So this got green tagged, but the green tag has obviously come off. I've probably been using this clipper for about a month now since I've gotten it sharpened, all of these clippers. So let's see how this cuts through the hair. Oh yeah, like butter. Tell you my man Daryl, man. No problem. No problem. Strong clipper, no problem. Hooked up. Very good. The next clipper that I took was a Slimline Pro. So this is a weaker clipper, smaller clipper, but still one of the OGs in the game. I also had to replace the battery and the motor, which comes together. It's kind of crazy. When you replace the battery, it also comes with the motor because it's just such a small clipper. But see how that cuts. So not as strong as the other ones, but definitely still cutting very good, no problems. Great clipper. Great clipper. So still green tag, run strong. All right. And last but not least, the Wall Senior. All right, so this is my only corded clipper. This is my go-to. Very quiet clipper, strong clipper. So, it has that V9000 motor. Cuts through like anything. Let's see here. And listen, I have the whole bulk of hair. On the other ones, I kind of grab little sections, but this one I'm cutting through everything because it's just that strong and powerful. That's why it is my go-to. #1 clipper. It's just too easy for this guy right here. He's just cutting through anything, stops at nothing. This is, the beast. So, Wall Senior, great clipper, if you ask me, especially after it gets sharpened with my man Daryl. So now I did have one clipper. One thing that also did get sharpened, which was this outliner blade. So this outliner blade, we did get sharpened. And then I like to use this for balding. I've had this clipper, this guard for a long time. So we'll give this a try, what it does. But as you can see, it just cuts really smooth. There's no stopping this either. So that's why I have it in the arsenal. Very strong, especially after it gets sharpened. Definitely worth a while. It has smaller teeth, as you can see there. It's more for balding, not really cutting a whole lot of bulk, but really smaller. Hair is really balding everything out. But this is a 6.0 basically. So We have a 5-0, then the 6-0. So this is it. So this is basically everything that I got sharpened. Alright guys, so that pretty much concludes this video for today. So this is basically what I like to do when I leave Daryl's. Once again, this is his Instagram information. This is also what you do not want your clippers to look like. So once again, he cleans all that stuff out of there for you, gets it all out of there. You don't even have to worry about it. So, you know, and I appreciate it. You know, you might wonder why I have my man Kobe here. Mamba mentality. I've always been a Kobe fan, LA Laker fan. You know, probably my most favorite Laker of all time. You know, definitely. But you know, Kobe always came with that Mamba mentality, and that Mamba mentality is what it's all about. So I like people like Daryl, who you know, they know their stuff. You know what to expect, and they're always pushing to stay consistent and to do better. He's gotten a lot faster with his time. The last time I was there, he was saying, hey, you know, we're getting you in and out a lot faster. I mean, this is, you know, Daryl's a real busy guy. So, and people understand that getting your clippers sharpened, it's not something that you just see every day. You know, there's not a lot of people in that industry. So, you know, it's definitely something that's beneficial for barbers, in as far as, you know, giving you cleaner cuts, better, faster guidelines, and then also just overall, you know, it's just good to do. You know, have some nice, clean, sharp clippers. It makes your job that much more easier. You know, you don't have to really be cutting a steak with a butter knife, and that's the essentials. That's basically what it relates to. So if you've ever cut a steak with a butter knife, then that's basically what it's like when you cut with some dull clippers. So definitely getting my clippers sharpened, huge benefit. This is part of the process of what I do. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Until next time, take care.